All right, what's up? We are back. Another video here on the old YouTube talking about corny coaching cliches and just the overall like kind of coaching motivational philosophy and all these dumb quotes you hear. I mean, I probably used them before, some of them before, and yeah, you just realize that whole coaching speak. It's so corny and so cliche a lot of the times, a lot of BS a lot of times. Can it work? Sure, sometimes I think it can work, but a lot of times I think it's just falling on deaf ears. Especially with motivational speeches. If you need a motivational speech to get ready to go, whether that's a football game, baseball game, basketball game, whatever, a sport that you play, if you need a coach to pump you up, you probably need to rethink maybe what you're doing. Or if it's training, if you need to get pumped up, anything like that. If you need something like that, yeah, if that works for you, sure. But I mean, that external motivation, yeah, you shouldn't need that to get going. And it's kind of just even like we rely on all this other external things, like if you rely on caffeine to train or things like that. Most of it should come from that intrinsic internal motivation and getting it going. But like coaches, we use so many dumb quotes and these dumb sayings and cliches that are so corny, and half of them don't even make sense. Half of them aren't even true. We just say them because that's what we were told, and we gotta sound like we know what we're talking about. We gotta sound motivational. No, just don't be fake. Don't be phony. And so I just want to go over a few of them today. This could be come out as they come. I just had to jotted down a few of them that I thought of, but this is probably going to become a series where I just talk about other dumb ones that I hear. And I kind of want to start just not necessarily just a quote, but kind of the hustle culture. You just got to hustle, 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 hustle. And this isn't in just sports. This is business. This is life. This is work. And yes, it is great to hustle, whether it's hustle to beat out a ground ball or hustle at when you're starting a business to get clients or whatever, make sales. But a lot of people just look at hustle as just doing more and more and more and more and just working a lot. And can that work for some people? Sure. But is it usually going to lead to burnout? Yes. And just doing more to do more is not going to get the job done. Hustle, I kind of look at hustle as doing something challenging, do something hard, and just doing stuff to do more of the stuff you already do is probably not hard and probably not challenging. So I think that hustle culture gets glorified too much in today's society, that we got to hustle 24/7 or you're not doing it. I think that's just a bunch of crap. So that's kind of the first thing I wanted to talk about. It kind of goes with one of the dumbest quotes I think there is give it 110%. If you really think about it, that doesn't make any sense. How can you give more than you actually have? If, say we're 100%, that's the most we can give. You can't give more than that. So that's just stupid. But you hear it all the time. Give 100%, 10%. I only got 100%. And you can't give more than you have. And most days, you're not even going to be at 100%, whether you're in a sport or training or whatever. You're never, if you're in season, you're never going to be at 100% probably. So giving 100% means you're probably just giving what you got on that given day. Maybe you got 80%, so give your 80%. Give 100% or 80% or whatever it may be. And even giving all, like that can be just blowing your load and just causing too much. But you can't give more than what you actually have. So let's just be realistic and realize how dumb that quote is of give it 110% when you only have 100% to give. I'm not going to give you more than I have. So that's like saying, give me all, like giving someone more money than you actually have. Like, no, it's not going to work that way. So there's one dumb one. Another one that I really think is stupid. But you hear it all the time. How you do one thing is how you do everything. No, it's not. Uh, I'm gonna do this. I mean, quite literally, if you speak in the literal sense, how I mow the lawn is not how I'm going to clean my house. How I bench press is not how I'm gonna deadlift. They're two different things, but that's the literal sense. But just think of how you do one thing, how you do everything. Like you get what they mean is like, oh, you always no, because you're not going to. I'm not going to put as much effort into something I don't give a crap about as something that I love. That's just the way things are. That's just human beings. So how you do one thing is not how you do everything. Again, it's just a cliche. It's just BS that to try to get you to motivate you or make them sound smarter than they actually are, or make a coach sound like they're right. But how you do one thing is not how you do everything. It's just how it really is. Or one of my favorites is, we do this because that's the way we've always done it. Again, just another dumb quote. Like, that just means the coach isn't willing to learn and grow. Yeah, there's stuff you can learn. Great stuff a lot of these coaches do, like, that has been done for a while. Yeah, sure, I'm sure there is. Like, there's a lot of stuff I've done in the past that works for me, but that doesn't mean I'm going to be stuck in my ways to that everything has to be exactly the same. I love learning. I love learning new things and trying out and testing and using myself as an experiment, finding out what's cool, what's not, what works, what doesn't. It's not to say that what works for someone is not going to work for someone else. Just doing things because that's the way we've always done it. That usually leads to stagnation or just boredom, no progress, because eventually a lot of that stuff just gets old and you get sick of it and it gets on deaf ears. So people aren't listening to you, your players aren't listening to you, your athletes aren't listening, your clients aren't listening anymore, and things get stagnant. And but that's how we've always done it. So who cares? Learn something new, change things up. Not everyone responds the same. Not every person you're working with responds to the same coaching cues, the same speak, the same way to talk to speak to them. Some people maybe need to be more like yelling, and I don't know, most people don't respond to that anyway, but maybe you need to be more direct. Some people it's more loving, caring, things like that. So everyone's going to be different. You just got to figure out how to coach them. It's not just one way, like just because we've always done it this way. No, you got to be able to change. That just shows a sign of a coach that is stuck in their ways and not able to grow and not willing to change with the times and learn new things and techniques and skills and whatnot. They just think there's only one way to do it, and usually there's a million ways to do it. Okay, so again, yeah, that's just another dumb one that I really don't like. So if you hear anyone say that, you should probably run. One of my favorites that I just wrote down, hard work beats talent, or another extension of it, hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. No, usually talent's gonna win. It's as simple as that. Does that mean that you shouldn't not work hard? No, you should work hard on the right things. But talent is usually going to win out. The best team usually wins. The best athlete usually wins. I can work my butt off, but if I'm going to play LeBron in basketball, I ain't going to win. He's a foot taller than me. He can jump over me. He's 100 pounds heavier than me. He's got way more skill than me. So, yeah, I can work as hard as I want. I'm not going to beat LeBron. Will I get a shot off? Maybe. Yeah, that's just not true. Like, talent is talent. Talent can be lazy and still be better than working hard. Like, be who you can afford to be. That's a quote. But like, once you get talent, but that's you at the top of the top. Yeah, maybe it's like if it's LeBron versus I don't know, Wemby or something like that. They're both super talented. Maybe hard work is gonna beat one or the other, but usually the more talented one is gonna end up winning. But yes, you do have to work. Hard work is great. You need to work hard. That's besides the point. But hard work is just having hard work is not going to beat talent. Even if talent doesn't work, that's the point of being talented is you don't have to work as hard. Like that's what you work hard to get more talented, so you don't have to necessarily work hard all the time. That's why you watch the World Cup. You see Messi, he's working smart and he's working hard. It kind of goes along with that work smarter, not harder. No, do both. Work hard and work smart. But he works hard so he can just walk on the field and then pick his spots or things like that. Like they're not always just hustle, hustle. And that falls back into that hustle, hustle. He's not just hustling just to hustle. He's taking his time. He's picking his spots because he's talented, because he's used hard work to get to his talent. And he can pick his spots when he wants to do that sprint to go get the ball and then break someone's ankles and then score. So, like, it all fits in. It all plays a part. But hard work does not usually beat talent. Rarely ever. So, it's talent. You got to work hard to get talented. Sometimes, yeah, people are just naturally talented and naturally gifted, and that's a lot. That can be the luck of the draw. That yes, can those people get lazy and just not do anything? Yeah, but most of the time they're using their talents. If they're working a little bit, they don't need to work as hard. But the best ones are the ones who actually are talented and they work hard. They work hard to even get better and get more talented. But hard work doesn't usually beat talent. Like, I just never understood that quote. Like, I could work my butt off, but I'm never gonna beat LeBron or Wemby or, I'm probably never hit a home run off Shohei or strike Shohei out. Maybe I would because it'd be so slow for him. But yeah, so like you can work as hard as you want. You're not gonna beat the most talented people. Like that's just dumb. Even if they're not working as hard because they don't have to. That's the whole point. So yeah, it's just another dumb one that I don't really get. This one's not really necessarily sports, but kind of a business thing because that's kind of like with coaching, with training, and having my own business. If you do what you love, you'll never work a day in your life. That couldn't be further from the truth. I love coaching. I love helping people, but I'm working every day. And it falls on the work-life balance. There is no work-life balance. It's a teeter-totter. It's a scale. Sometimes you have more balance, or sometimes you have more stuff you can do in your life. Sometimes you got to work more. It's just part of doing it. And even the coaching part, I love that part. Working with the kids, working with people who are trying to better themselves, helping them out. That part, I love that part. But yes, it's still work. It's still work to make sure they are following on task and staying on task. The real work part is the stuff that I don't like doing. The financing part, the keeping numbers, keeping track, scheduling, that type of stuff. The boring stuff. But stuff that I enjoy doing, things like that, getting on a video. Like I didn't like that when I started, but I've learned to enjoy it. I got to make the content just to hopefully attract people and help people. And again, this is part of coaching, providing things like this, providing videos and social media posts and things like that to help people out, writing emails, that type of stuff. But to say that if you do something you love, you'll never work a day in your life, that's not true. Like I work every day. Long days sometimes, and it can be draining, it can get frustrating, it can be tough at times, but I keep doing it because I love it and I enjoy it and I enjoy helping people and I want to see other people succeed. But yes, like so I work every day. Is it better than doing something I absolutely hate? Of course. Like yes, there are things that I don't like about it, but most of it I love and enjoy, and that's why I do it. Because if I didn't, I wouldn't do it because I'm not making a ton of money. I'm not living lavishly, I guess you would call it. But someday, yeah, that's the goal, to be able to live worry free about paying bills and things like that. But it is work. It's work every day, but I enjoy most of the work I do, and I love what I do. So that's why I keep doing it. But that's not to say that I never work. Some days, yeah, it feels like I'm not working because I'm playing games with kids and things like that. But other days, it's like, oh, I'm just typing in numbers and filling out spreadsheets and updating email lists and things like that. So yeah, there is stuff you have to do that is going to be work. But that's why I do it, to pursue the dream, pursue the passion I have. So, but again, just quotes and coach speak and motivational speak, that I think a lot of this stuff is just corny and dumb and overplayed and gets the wrong message. A lot of coaches just use it to make themselves feel more important and more powerful, and make them feel like they're right all the time. And as a coach, no, I know I'm not always right. I don't have to be right. I just want to get it right and help the clients, help the athletes I work with. So that, I guess this might be. I'm sure there'll be more videos like this. Maybe eventually make it a series of corny things coaches say, or that coaches say the dumb. What is it? That old TV show, or I think it was TV show. Kids say the darndest things. Maybe coaches say the dumbest things. Maybe that's what we'll call it. Coaches say the dumbest things. I think that's what we're gonna title this, and probably turn it into a series when I more of these dumb coaching quotes or cliches or just coaches speak in general pops into my head. We'll do another episode, but that will be this first version of it, this first episode of it. We're going to call it Coaches Say the Dumbest Things. So if you guys have any of your favorite stupid things coaches say, drop them in the comments below, or send me a message, and we can expand upon that in the next episode. But thanks for watching, guys. Be athletic for life.